Hello everybody, future me here. So there has been a slight problem while recording. Me, being the stupid, dumb, idiot, poopy buttface I am, did not check the recordings if everything was alright. As it turns out, for the parts 11 to 19, OBS did not record my microphone for whatever reason, I do not know. So for all these parts, I do not have audio. At least no microphone audio. And I made the painful and difficult decision to kinda react to my gameplay footage. So yeah, now you know, and well, let's just get right into it. And also, yes, as you will probably see, my character does move because my microphone was on, and VideoTube, the program I am using for my PNG-Tuber, did recognize that I was speaking into the microphone. So that's why I thought everything was alright and I didn't check. And I only realized until I put the 11th part into DaVinci to cut it and edit it and such. And because of that, I only then realized that my microphone was not recording. So anyways, yeah, I was looking at the map there and just seeing how much we will still have to go in terms of way. So, yeah. And we're just kind of fighting our way through there with the halberds still equipped. And there is another golden nectar. And the very weird enemies that just kind of give you some status effects if you're in their range. It kind of looks like they just have a weird colored like flashlight on or something. Yeah, and there we have also some meteorites. So yeah, I don't know how interesting it is to sadly just have my commentary over that. And I'll be honest, I don't even remember sometimes what I said in the part itself. So it's really frustrating and annoying, but it is sadly what we have to do for now. And also that was a very valuable lesson to me, to always be paranoid and check if everything is working, and to not trust myself, do not trust OBS, always check. A very painful, but, well, I guess necessary event that happened. Also, I don't know if I have talked enough about it, but the game is so pretty. The lighting, the textures, everything is really, really pretty there. And yeah, my bets just went into nothing because the enemy dropped down. I do kind of wonder if it didn't seem like enemies take fall damage, or maybe the height just wasn't enough. I do remember in the first Code Vein they took fall damage as well. It could be it wasn't just high enough to really do damage. And yeah, now that little bastard was just waiting there at the ladder, waiting to ambush me, but I knew better than that. And it was... yeah, we took that explosion right to the face. I do kinda dislike how in this game, and we fully mastered Lou's second blood code. As I was saying, I do not really like how some of the enemies just do not have an indicator if they explode upon death. I generally think it's shit and kinda just not really great design that the game punishes you for defeating an enemy. To be fair, these are easy enemies to kill, but still it's kind of annoying, especially since some of them really just do not have an indicator at all if they're gonna explode. Then we're picking up some, not materials, but items. And these little spiky things, I do remember them from the first game as well. These were so annoying. So yeah, the trick behind it is to just wait until they come to you and not try to rush into them. There we have another material. I think these rune leaves, I think they were for upgrading the... for me. It's even written there. Great. Of course, as a gamer, I do not and I cannot read. We don't read here. We just bullshittery our way through it. There's another one of the succubus enemies. With these annoying range attacks, which do so much damage. It is insane. Also, these attacks, the jumping in the air and down attacks are also a little bit annoying. But they are one of the more easier attacks to dodge, in my opinion. They are annoying, but easier to dodge than some of the others. And there is a little chest.
Forget to pick something up?
With Breath of Venom, so some upgrade materials which can we use on our weapons to give them status effects and such like Venom or, I don't know, Paralyze was it? I'm not really sure right now. And yeah. Then we make our way to the end, I guess. And yeah, I made the decision to not go down just to kill that enemy. I just left them down there to rot. And I also did not went down for that guy. I just said, fuck it. There we have some crazy guys. And I used a little bit of stun. And special attack. I really do love using the bats. They are a lot of fun. And explosion, which I almost ran into. Like a big stupid dumb idiot poopy butt face I am. The game is so pretty with the underwater lighting and such. Really magical. This is another one of the, I'd say, martial arts enemies, which also hit very hard, considering they do not use weapons and just kick and punch you and all that stuff. There's another big boy.
Tread carefully.
But of course, this is nothing for the local twink. And yeah, the game was also kinda fucking me over, because for some reason the game decided that I do not, or Raven does not want to track the big enemy in front of him, but rather some random enemy on the side, further behind. I really don't know why the game was doing that. And that's the end of this guy. Yeah.
The mask of Gula. I'll destroy them. Done.
Yeah, and I kinda tried to keep my distance there because I thought maybe that guy will explode. Because there are some enemies that will just straight up explode into your face. Explode, not explode, explode into your face. And one of the things that still happens even in, well, the later parts, that I just do not check the small IQ meter and just try to spam attacks without even checking if I have enough to use my talents, I would say, and abilities. And there's another one of the succubi. I think that is the term for multiple succubus? Succubi? I think so, I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I don't know why I only realized that now, but as soon as I go into combat, I'm just locking in and staying mostly silent, except for some reaction sounds, very beautiful reaction sounds. And there was a beautiful parry, not parry, a beautiful block. And this thing almost killed me again. I think, other than the bosses, that these guys, these succubus, are kind of one of the hardest, more normal enemies, I'd say, because they hit hard, they are fast, they have magic ranged attacks. They are really strong. And we finished this also very quickly. Well, quickly? I don't know if quickly, but we finished it without dying. Even though I don't have any more heals anymore at that point. Yeah, and also kind of checking the map. Which is also a little bit annoying that when I check the map, it's always just the big map without the path I walked and everything. There was just an enemy in the corner. That was another block. Horsing? We don't have horses here. I almost wanted to say Yakumo, but it's Josée. She just really reminds me of a female version of Yakumo in some sense. I mean, they do have a similar hair color, similar hairstyle. They both wield the big sword, the big great sword. I think they also have the same jail. Well, honestly, I do not remember what these... They're in this game called jails. I do not remember what they were called in the first game. Were they just called veils? Blood veils? I think so. But yeah, they also have the similar veil / jail, I believe. So she just really reminds me of Yakumo. And also I was being very clever there to just... I almost rolled off of the... well, the path and almost got myself killed. But I also was smart and just blocked the bullets with my shield. As you can see, I used the shield here very much because I was just so afraid of dying. Because I did not want it to go the entire way again in case I died. And both of the ladders that were there just got me upstairs. And there we found finally the map jammer. And there I checked if there are still any more enemies nearby. And there was another material. And yeah, as you can see, there is just a boss room. Oh, and we have a cutscene.
Please.
And she disappeared.
What's this?
And we got another one of the memories. As you can see, I'm always very, very happy when we're there.
I've done it. The prototype's ready, and just in time for the Medigan hunt. All that's left is to get it to Sis.
And it's so pretty also there too.
It's been decades since we met. Patching things up may take time. But I won't give up. I'm done running. Even if she turns me away, I'll keep being a pest. Is that... the resurgence! Josée, look out! I never got to give it to you. I'm sorry, sis. I wish I'd come sooner. But I'm glad I was here for you at the end. Promise me you'll live on, sis.
Yeah, that was the last moments.
Please. If only I'd been more open with her. Listen to how she felt.
And I do remember what I said at that moment. And I did talk about how it is really sad in that aspect that a lot of problems and misunderstandings could really just be solved between people if they talked to one another and really try to listen and try to understand the other. And often we just kinda don't do that and only realize this truth after it's too late. Really sad.
I've been such a coward. I was always the weak one, not her. When I left home, I convinced myself it was to keep her safe. But I should have believed in her all along.
She wanted you to live. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. She did. Now I have a damned good reason to make it count. To keep fighting, no matter what. Up ahead is Ground Zero, where hell for this city began. Will you come with me?
Yes, of course. Because Raven is a very good local twink and he does not let his friends down.
I faced my past.
And yeah, thank God there is a missile in front of that. And that we do not have to walk a long distance or anything. And yeah, I did check my build beforehand because that was, of course, just screaming boss fight. So, of course, I checked if everything is in working order. Everything is equipped as I wanted to. Oh yes, and I also discovered wrong button. That I picked several abilities and the shield was there just to kind of dodge, and I switched it back to the shield because I thought that was a bit more comfortable to use. And I also looked and tried to decide on which blood code we would use. And yeah, we just switched that one up to have a little bit more flicker to use more abilities.
Time to stretch our legs a little.
And yeah. And I just kinda checked all my abilities here once again. And look if the ones I have currently are good enough for now. So yeah, I think we did just stayed with what we have right now. No, I did equip the air blast. Spoiler alert, this skill is, at least from my experience, not that good. And I also had enough golden nectar to increase my regeneration count, which I also needed. And I did level up some more because I had enough haste. Then I also looked which partners do we have, and we only could use Noah and Josée at the moment. I also looked if I could use some items, but I guess there wasn't really anything interesting. Also checked the weapon again, just to be safe. And I did stay with the halberd for now. Then another save, and we went just right into it. Into this very menacing looking arena.
There it is. That's the Medigan remnant that's polluting our water. Careful now. It may be a vestige, but it's still a potent mass of energy.
And a big explosion. And my first thought was, of course it has tits.
How lovely to see you again.
Of course the boss
You look the
has
same as you
some.
did then,
It
even
wouldn't
as a
be a
vestige.
Code Vein game if there isn't
All I
a little bit
lost
of
that
fan
day,
service in the
for
boss
all you
still.
took from me. Let justice be done. Today, you'll pay your dues!
Medigan Remnant. And I did block that attack. Yeah, and I think I tried to use that air blast there, but it wasn't really working, or rather not really useful. Also, this attack is such a bitch, the fire one. I do remember having a hard time dodging that. Don't even try to block it. And we have to attack her right between her breasts, between her titties. I do not know how I should feel about that. And of course, right after we healed, we got hit by an attack. And our bats went into nothing. Again. Oh, and Josée hit us there. And there we have to attack her breasts again. Of course, they move. And right as Josée came back, she had to resurrect us. And yeah, that was the first try. Decent, I'd say. We did not take much health, but at least some. And yeah, I did say in that moment that we will have to see how I'm gonna edit these boss fights down, or the tries, if I edit it or cut it out maybe. And I think I'll just show you the final winning result. So, see you in a second. So, here we are back, guys, with the attempt that finally finished the boss. And from the editing perspective, I do think that boss took me only around 20 minutes of tries, which is a lot less than fucking France. So yeah. Oh, and I activated the stupid... Well, I wouldn't say stupid, but the thing where you can show your path you walked. As you can see, I used some... Well, before that I had some good dodges, as I finally got down the attack pattern of the boss some more. And of course my bats went into nothing again. Of course. Now they finally hit. And I got hit by the fist, of course. The Hallbat ability is just doing so much damage. I really like using that one, where you just rush forward. And we got infected with the Venom status ailment. And we staggered her and now can use a cool move with our bats. Which also gives a good amount of ichor back. And again, right into the chest area. And that is our first death of this try. Really good, and we still have at this point 4 healing left. That is also one of the more easier attacks to dodge. I said as I got hit, but if you just dodge roll into one direction. This was also another stupid hit, which I did not need to take. This is the slamming down attack is probably the most easiest to dodge, I think. At least it felt like that to me. And see how 2 of these abilities just take so much of the health bar. It is insane. And also just 4 energy cost for so much damage is also really, really good. Not energy, Ichor. Ichor? Ichor? I always forget how you pronounce it, I'll be honest. We still have 2 healings left at this point. We only died once. And that was also that of the boss. And we finished it! The Madigan Remnant.
Good. That
I
should
think
put a
that
stop
went
to the
really
pollution in
well.
the city. Thank you, Lise. Thank you so much. Countless lives were saved today thanks to you, sister. And where would I be without you? The one cog that made everything turn was you. Thank you for being by my side through it all. Lend me your hand.
Of course we did. And oh my god, her hand is so tiny in ours. And she just gave us the wing/blade thingies.
Good luck. May it be a beacon upon your path. Consider it a token of thanks. From me. No. From everyone in the Sunken City. Please take it.
Looks sick.
Come, let's get back to the others. It's about time we told them the good news. They've been too long without it.
And there we finished our mission with Josée.
It's happening. Slowly but surely the toxicant is dissipating. You guys did it!
I'd hope so. Together, we managed to take out the source of the pollution. It may take time, but conditions should continue to improve.
I can't believe it. Then we can stay here.
It's like a dream.
I'm opening up the ration vault. Let us partake of a feast like we've never seen before.
Also the Revenant Executioner.
I'd like to tell you
The
more
one
about that
we
weapon
met
Josée
first
gave
at
you.
Josée's and Lee's
Could you please
grave.
come see me at the confluence?
But first of all,
Today I get
we
to
did
eat way more
talk
than
with
usual.
everybody here.
Join me for a bite. I'd have nowhere left
Skinny
to go
kid
if
is
we had
not
to
gonna
leave
stay
here.
skinny.
But I don't need to worry about that anymore. Now,
Nor does skinny mother. They finally
There are
got
signs
something
that
to
our water
eat.
quality is improving. It's nice to have some hope for a change.
You really pulled it off. Thanks again.
look at all these smiling faces. They're smiling because of you.
I'm sure everyone is relieved to hear that's taken care of. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I do like how the NPCs are very grateful. And also, maybe I've gotten a bit sidetracked on looking just at these posters like Onigamer Top 100 Free Games or Artist Journey, A World of Wonder, 100 Best Places to Visit, or more of these Onigamer posters, or the programming creative hack or the cooking posters, and Mushin magazine, Musashi Miyamoto, and some of the others. And I really just looked and appreciated all the tiny details they put in here to make this place seem more alive. It's very nice. A role-playing game on the other sign. Yeah, Suido After Management magazine. I also looked at that one. But yeah, the detail is really, really amazing. They didn't need to put so much effort into there. They could have also just used the entire...
But maybe I can settle here for good. What a thought.
They could have just used one poster for the entire thing, but they did not. They put several there. And makes it more realistic, more alive.
We can all sleep
Now we
easier
talk
now.
again with Josée.
Go on and spread the good news.
Yeah, we did. And also, I found it a teeny tiny bit sad that we could not properly sit on the chair. That would have been really cool. And I don't even know why I jumped so much. I just really like jumping in video games. It's a lot of fun. And also the lighting was so beautiful in that moment. I also had to appreciate that for a second. And yeah, our path was cut off right there because Lou wanted to talk to us. So we couldn't go back up there. For now.
This place means a lot to me, you know. Glad to hear we'll all get to stay. Never knew there were hunters like you.
Twink hunters, you mean?
Welcome.
And there I saw we could buy some more materials now. So, of course, we took them. Take everything you can and don't return it. Or something like that. And also, I could upgrade the Formay. And I did that. The better axe, even though I don't really use it. And generally just upgraded my bats a lot and some of the other equipment. And I was debating on whether I upgrade the others or not, even though I don't use them much. But I did upgrade them some, just because when I decide to use them, they are a little bit upgraded. Also, we upgraded our weapon there again, because I use the halberd a lot. But also some of the twin blades, and I think a greatsword we also upgraded. Yes, the cursed black blade killer, the same one that Josée has, I believe. Come again. I really like the minions there. A lot of fun. And we got automatically teleported to Lou.
Well done destroying the Medigan. It was an incredible battle. Thank goodness you're safe. So, about that weapon Josée gave you at the end there. It's infused
Yeah, this
not only
weird
with the
wing
powers of
blades
Josée
thingy.
and Lee's, but also it's infused with their pathos as well. The feelings are so potent, not even the passage of time has diminished them. I think we found our key to Josée's present-day cocoon. Once again, you've succeeded. Which does mean, sadly, that our time here in their past is up.
Yes, so that is that. And then we had to go back to Josée and talk with her some more. I think I opened the map to just see how much we already explored from the area. And also I removed the pin because I had no idea how to get to the tower over there. And yeah, I just looked at some points of interest in the map there. Just to see what we could also explore some more. And over there was Magma Island, which we cannot access at this point of time. And yeah, I don't even know why I was so long in this map menu. There was no reason to. Oh my god, girl, stop opening the map and just go speak with Josée. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, we're already making our way over to her.
Huh? Why the long face? Don't tell me you're bored already. Well, you're in luck. With the Medigan gone, we can finally turn our attention to the rebuild. We can make this city new again. The roads need paving, the suburbs need expanding, not to mention the outposts to centralize. I have our to-do list for the next decade itemized. Anything you'd like to try? With your help, I'm convinced we could turn this place into something really special.
Yeah, Raven is not
I just
too
wanted to
happy.
make you sweat a little. Nothing wrong with a little fun. You're leaving. What, surprised I could tell? Come on, we've been together long enough. You've got things to do.
For like,
it's written on your face.
I don't know, 2 hours
I
or
only
3?
regret not being able to pay you back tenfold for all you've done. But I promise, when you get back, the sunken city will be a city of splendor. So don't worry. Go. We'll be fine. Oh, and just so we're clear, this isn't goodbye. Hold out your hand.
And there we got her summoning form as well. And it's glitching through our hand once more.
That is a summoning format.
And our eye patch is gone for whatever reason.
Just keep in mind there is a limit on the range.
It is,
Summoning
for some
packs
reason,
require
always
near
when
perfect
Raven
blood
is
compatibility.
looking
We
down.
survived multiple incursions. I'd say we're simpatico. And if you get lonely, be sure to call me dear. Understood?
No, thank you.
We'll meet again. You're the best partner a girl could ask for.
So yeah, and at that point we formed a summoning pact with Josée and can
I'm
use
certain
her
I will see you again,
now as
my
well.
beloved.
Ugh. Oh, please don't call me that. I really like you, Josée, but do not call me my beloved. I still do not like it. My heart is already promised to Valentin. I'm so sorry. Why am I jumping so much? And also now we can fast travel again. We could technically look around again. But this is the end of the part at that point. And for the next part, we will go back to the future. I also talked about a little bit how I wanted to try and open the map up a little more because it was kind of bugging me how closed off it was. But yeah, yeah, that is the end for this part, and we did get some of it, some things done, yeah. So yeah, and even though this is the end, I wish you all a great night, a great day, and generally great time whenever you're watching this ad. Bye bye!